Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'd like to call this Tuesday, May 28, 2019 special board meeting to order. If you would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Begin. Thank you. Before we get started, I'd like to do some quick introductions so you know who's here at the table, at the front table. So first of all, we do have Deputy Superintendent Cismer, Associate Superintendent Dr. Jacob, Associate Superintendent Scott Isuzu, Board Member Graciela Villanueva, our Superintendent Dr. Arian, and Board Member Martha Rice. So thank you. So first of all, before we get started, I just wanted to congratulate all you students. It's great to see you here today to celebrate your successes and the great things that you've been doing here at in CTE program. So we're just happy to see you here. We want to recognize you today for your accomplishments. We want to also congratulate your parents for all the support you give. I spoke to some old friends, Letty and Frank Ramirez, and you know, talking about their son and all the accomplishments that he's doing and all the dreams, the future goals that he has to be a physical therapist, and that's because of the work he's doing here and what the instructors are doing. So we want to also thank all the instructors, all the staff. If you're an instructor or staff, could you please raise your hand so we can recognize you? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes. You know, students, the skills that you learn here at the CTE program are going to be valuable. You're going to use them for the rest of your lives. You're going to use them for if you go to college, to a tech school, if you're going to go directly into a job, they're going to be very useful skills. And I'd like to just take a few minutes to illustrate my point. You know, I went to Wapto High School and I was involved. I'm a product of the CTE. I took wood shop, I took metal shop, and I took carpentry. So I learned how to build houses with, I don't know if anybody knew Mr. Knapp from Wapato, but he taught me how to be a carpenter, and I could, well, it's been a while, but I can do repairs at home and I could do things like that, right? But, you know, shortly after high school, I joined the military, the U.S. Army, and I recall my second year in, our first sergeant comes to our formation. He says, "Hey troops, any of you guys know carpentry? Do you know how to do fine work and woodwork?" I was just listening and just to see what he said, right? Because you never volunteer in the Army, right? Or in the military. You don't say yes, 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 right? You never do that. So I waited, and the first sergeant says, "You know, our general, who was the general of the 82nd Airborne at the time." So this is a big. I mean, he's a big guy, right, in terms of stature and status and so forth. So, you know, so he says, "Well, General, I forget his name, needs somebody to go and remodel his office and also to remodel the trophy case, the 82nd Airborne trophy case, with all the history, right, World War II and D-Day and so forth and so on." And so I was listening to First Sergeant, and I finally said, "First Sergeant, I know how to do that work," right? So my CTE skills and experience really benefited me at that time. So what happened is, First Sergeant says, "Come with me," right? So he took me to the general's office and he said, "This is Specialist Raymond Navarro, and he's going to be doing the work for you, sir," right? And so I got to spend the next 6 months on this special detail working for the general. And the story even gets better because after that, after 6 months, my platoon was, I forget where they went. They went down south to Colombia, or I forget, do jungle training. I didn't have to do that, right? Because I was with the general's in the general's office working. And so my 6 months were over, and guess what happened? I got the general say, "You know what, this young man needs to be promoted," gave me a medal. And so right after that, I got my sergeant stripes. all because of my CTE skills training and what my instructors at WAPTO showed me. So I just wanted to illustrate that, because you never know when your CTE skills are going to benefit you. That they're going to come in handy. Even if you once you buy your own home or whatever, your parents' home, they need a repair, then you're ready to go, right? So I just wanted to share that, and the board is very strong supporters of CTE programs, and again, we're very, very excited today to celebrate with you your successes, and we want to congratulate you, and we want to wish you the best as you move on to the national competitions. We know that you will represent the Yakima School District, the Yakima Valley, your parents, or your teachers, well. So we just want to encourage you to keep up the good work. For those of you that are returning next year to the CTE program, continue to work hard, continue to do your thing here, and as our seniors, they move on with their big dreams and goals, they'll be successful just like them. So before we move on with the program, I'd like to invite, how many of you like the food today, right? How about an applause for our culinary chef, right? So we want to thank Ned. If you guys can come up real quick just to be recognized, our culinary students. They made some great pizza and some dessert. So we want to thank you for all your hard work. I can see some great chefs in there, right? Cooking in some awesome restaurants. So how about one more applause for our students and Mr. Ned. Thank you so much. Thank you. So at this time, we're going to move along in our agenda, and we will hear from Mr. Matson, principal of YV Tech.
I probably don't need a microphone. One of the things, if you've been in CTE for very long, you have a built-in microphone, because you're generally on a soapbox talking about how valuable this program is. And so you need me to use the microphone. Okay, I guess my voice isn't as loud as I thought, so we'll try it one more time. Again, welcome to YV Tech. We're also Yakima Valley Technical Skills Center, and we're more commonly known as YV Tech. We have 20 different programs here that we offer to our students, and we serve 15 high schools from around the area. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Will Surratt, who is our Career and College Readiness Coordinator. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matson. When you know that you stand between the awards and this part of the program, you try to make it brief. So just a brief overview for those of you that don't know. Yakima School District is the host district for YV Tech. We try to coordinate our programs so that they align with programs here at YV Tech. If you haven't ever visited, if you're not a parent of a student here at YV Tech, I would encourage you to check it out. You can call the office and come see what's happening here. We're doing career training, juniors and seniors usually, and industry certifications. And in the Yakima School District, we are trying to align our programs so students that want to take a career path that involves one of the programs here are prepared with the foundational skills, so when they get here, they're ready to move on through, earn industry certification, and graduate with prepared for work and further education. The other thing I wanted to tell you about CTSOs, or the student leadership organizations that got your students here, is something not unique to Washington State. If you remember back to high school, the DECA, the FFA, FBLA, those kind of organizations, I see people nodding. I mean, they were there when I was in high school. And they go back in many cases to the 40s and 50s. But they've evolved, and they're still around. And we have things like the Washington Career Technical Sports Med Association and HOSA, which is the health skills organization, and then things that you're familiar with, the FFA and Future Business Leaders, DECA, those kind of things, SkillsUSA. But our kids have an opportunity, as they do here at YV Tech, to participate in those organizations, and the district does its best to make sure that those opportunities for kids are free, which to me is a huge advantage when you're in high school versus paying for those experiences when you're out on your own and thinking, well, maybe I'll try tech school and maybe I'll get involved, and that tends to cost you money. whereas when you're in high school, you take advantage of the opportunities that are afforded you by the state and by the district and by YV Tech. That's a cooperative here in the Valley. You can really leverage those experiences and leverage the free education and training that you get when you graduate to really do some great things, as Board President Navarro was saying. So that's a little bit about Career Technical Student Organizations. With that, I am going to pass it back to the board for the awards. We don't have them today.
Welcome, everyone. I'm glad that you braved the storm. It was some storm this afternoon, wasn't it? Thunder's just rolling around. As I call the students' names, I'm going to ask that, Matthew, do we have anybody here that's taking pictures? No, okay. So, for parents who may want to take some photos of your students, I'm going to ask that you come through the students come through the receiving line and kind of gather over here, so that if parents want to take a photograph, you can just come up and do that, and then students can go back to their chair, and we'll move on to the next award group. Okay. So we're just going to get started with the State Fccla Leadership Conference. The Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, or Fccla, is a student-run organization that helps young men and women become leaders and address important personal, family, work, and societal issues through family and consumer sciences education. Yakima School District students competed in the Fccla's STAR, or Students Taking Action with Recognition, events at the State Fccla Leadership Conference in Wenatchee on March 13 to 15, 2019. First place winners will move on to the Fccla STAR events at the National Leadership Conference in Anaheim, California, June 28 to July 4, 2019. In the category of Chapter Service Project Display, Junior category, from Eisenhower High School, Gilbert Solano, top 10, gold medal. In the area of Illustrated Talk, senior category, team, from Eisenhower High School, Chloe Iverson. And the other half of her team, Lindsay Roy, top 10, gold medal. Fccla State Leadership Conference advisors are Jody Gray, FACSE/grads instructor from Eisenhower, and Suzanne Walker, FACSE instructor, Eisenhower High School. Are either of those two staff members here? State HOSA Conference. The purpose of the Health Occupations Students of America, or HOSA organization, is to develop leadership and technical skill competencies through a program of motivation, awareness, and recognition that is an integral part of the health science education instructional program. Yakima School District students competed in the State HOSA Conference and Contest in Spokane, March 7 to 9, 2019. First place winners qualify to attend the HOSA International Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida, June 19 to 22. In the area of clinical specialty, Marissa Smith, YV Tech, 3rd place, bronze medal. Eddie Juarez, YV Tech, 4th place. Christina Cisneros, YV Tech, 6th place. In the area of dental science, Maria Mora, YV Tech, 4th place. Daisy Martinez, YV Tech, 5th place. And Montserrat Mendoza, YV Tech, 7th place. In the area of dental terminology, Montserrat Mendoza, YV Tech, 6th place. And Maria Mora, YV Tech, 7th place. In the area of job-seeking skills, Chloe Mitchell, YV Tech, 2nd place, silver medal. In the area of physical therapy, Marissa Smith, YV Tech, 2nd place, silver medal. Michael Ramirez, YV Tech, 3rd place, bronze medal. And Autumn Williams, YV Tech, 7th place. In the area of sports medicine, Lindsay Sutton, YV Tech, 4th place. And Marissa Smith, YV Tech, 7th place. The HOSA advisors for the state competition are Laura Congleton, Nursing Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. Barbara Dawson, Nursing Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. Katrina Goodwin, Dental Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. Christina Hernandez, Business Administration Instructor, YV Tech. Joshua Holliday, Physical Therapy Tech Instructor, YV Tech. And Elizabeth Lovelace, Nursing Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. Melissa Ojeda, Nursing Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. And Cheryl Rocchioli, Dental Assistant Program Instructor, YV Tech. Did I say that right? Okay. In the Technology Student Association, or TSA competition, the mission of Technology Student Association is to inspire its student members to prepare for careers in a technology-driven economy and culture. The following high school students recently competed at the Technology Student Association competition in SeaTac on March 28 to 30. Okay, first place recipients for TSA qualify to compete at Nationals in Washington, D.C., June 28 to July 2nd. In the area of architectural design team, from Eisenhower High School, Andrew Boucher, And Patrick Bushman, 4th place. In the area of computer-aided design 2D architecture, Patrick Bushman, Eisenhower, 1st place. Andrew Boucher, Eisenhower, 3rd place. Kaylee Baker, Davis, 6th place. In the area of computer-aided design 3D engineering, Koto Durkee, Davis, 1st place. Hayden Nyberg, Eisenhower, 4th place. In the area of computer integrated manufacturing, team, from Davis High School, Jordan Warren, 3rd place. And Isabel Rose Luchin, 3rd place. From Eisenhower High School, Jesus Baron Barajas, 4th place. And Kyle Yang, Eisenhower High School, 4th place. Jacob Cochran, Eisenhower High School, 7th place. And Hayden Nyberg, Eisenhower High School, 7th place. In the area of digital video production team, we have a tie for 8th place between two 3-person teams, all from Davis High School. The first team, Daniel Gonzalez, Leo Martinez, and Kate Pisano. The second team, who tied with their colleagues from Davis High School, Christian Berber, Eva Bush, and Aniele Hermoso. In the area of dragster design, from Davis High School, Daniel Montez, 8th place. In the area of essays on technology, Koto Durkee, Davis High School, 2nd place. And in the area of future technology teacher, again, Koto Durkee, Davis High School, 2nd place. Mr. Surratt, future CTE instructor. In the area of on-demand video team, this is a 6-person team from Davis High School. Christian Berber, Eva Bush, Daniel Gonzalez, Leo Martinez, Kate Pisano, and Elian Silva. These students placed 5th in on-demand video team. In the area of promotional design, from Davis High School, 1st place, Daniel Montez. In the area of robotics challenge team, this is a two-person team from Stanton Academy, and they placed first. Aldo Gutierrez, and Moises Morales Lopez. There is a four-person team from Davis High School who placed fifth in Robotics Challenge team. Danielson Antonio Ruiz. Alejandro Delgado Bustos. Brian Garibay Sanchez. And Jose Rico Gonzalez. TSA also has a middle school level competition in the area of career prep. From Wilson Middle School, 7th place, Leandro Mendoza. In the area of children's stories, middle school team, 5th place from Wilson Middle School, Cadence Endicott. And Sydney Hager. In the area of essays on technology, middle school. From Wilson Middle School, Leandro Mendoza, 7th place. And Victor Garcia, Wilson Middle School, 8th place. In the area of flight, middle school, both of these students are from Franklin. 5th place goes to Braden Platt. And 7th place to Peter Whitney. In the area of forensic technology, middle school team. This team is two persons from Franklin Middle School, Hannah Johnson and Deline Pittman, 5th place. In the area of leadership strategies, team, middle school. These students are all from Franklin. Yarhanitza Cruz, 4th place. Samantha Penduro, 4th place. And rounding out that team, Olivia Rankin, also 4th place. There was another team from Franklin Middle School, and they placed 8th. Lainey Castellanos. Trinity Heron. And Tatum Marang. In the area of medical technology, team, middle school. This first group is a 3-person team from Franklin Middle School, and they placed first. Yarhanitza Torres Cruz. Samantha Panduro. and Olivia Rankin. The second group is also from Franklin. They placed fourth. 2 students, Hannah Johnson and Deline Pittman. In the area of prepared speech, middle school, from Wilson Middle School, 6th place, Katie Soom. In the area of promotional marketing, middle school, from Franklin, 1st place, Tatum Morang. Remember, this is a statewide competition, and these students placed in the top 8 in the state. So 1st place in state for a middle school student is pretty impressive. In the area of Tech Bowl, team, middle school, this is a 3-person team from Franklin. Noel Cisneros, 3rd place. Yarhenitza Torres Cruz, 3rd place. And Lucas Tweedy, 3rd place. In the area of technical design team, all of these students are from Franklin. Looks like they are 2-person teams. 1st place, Noel Cisneros. And Lucas Tweedy. Second place, Trinity Heron. And Miguel Rangel. Third place, Braden Platt. And Peter Whitney. Fourth place, Hannah Johnson. And Deline Pittman. And 5th place, Nathan Johnson. And Asa Norman. So Franklin kind of ran the table on that one. Website design team, middle school. From Wilson Middle School, both of these students placed 8th as a team. William Chandler. And Braden Cruz. We have quite a list of TSA state competition advisors. David Bray, architecture drafting instructor at Davis. John Kavanaugh, technology instructor at Franklin. Matt Christensen, robotics instructor at Davis. Maria Garfias, visual communications instructor at Franklin. Richard Kloster, graphics instructor, Davis. Dale Mapes, robotics and fab tech instructor at Stanton Academy. Shane Snodgrass, CAD and Game. Oh, I should have finished that. Game design and drafting instructor at Eisenhower. Jeff Rist, photo and film instructor at Davis. And Kristen Wood, visual communications instructor at Wilson. Washington Career and Technical Sports Medicine Association, or WCTSMA, Spring Symposium and Competition. The WCTSMA's mission is to introduce students to a variety of sports medicine professions and prepare them for success. The organization strives to create an environment of quality learning and experiences extending beyond secondary school into the workforce. The following Yakima School District students placed 8th or higher at the WCTSMA Spring Symposium and Competition held in Tacoma on April 18 to 20. In the area of sports medicine team event, from YV Tech, this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-person team. Like herding cats, I expect. Cindy Anderson, 5th place. Andrea Barragan, 5th place. Max Black, 5th place. Elizabeth Castaneda, 5th place. Kimberly Chavez, 5th place. Mina Davis, 5th place. Joseph Ferrianti, 5th place. Cole Lantrip, 5th place. Vanessa Morales, 5th place. Michael Ramirez, 5th place. Marissa Smith, 5th place. Lindsay Sutton, 5th place. Katya Thompson, 5th place. Ibet Vargas, 5th place. And rounding out the 5th place team, Marvella Zamora from YV Tech. All of these students were from YV Tech. And the WCTSMA Spring Symposium and Competition Advisor is Joshua Holliday, physical therapy tech instructor at YV Tech. SkillsUSA State Competition. SkillsUSA provides the opportunity to learn leadership and citizenship skills through participation in worthwhile educational, vocational, civic, recreational, and social activities. The following Yakima School District students placed 8th or higher at the SkillsUSA competition held here in Yakima on April 25 to 27. First place winners qualify to attend nationals in Louisville, Kentucky, or Louisville, depending on where you're from, June 24 to 28. In American Spirit Team, we have a 3-member team from Davis High School. This team placed first. Casey Barrett. Jaime Gonzalez. And Jose Pajares. In the area of automotive maintenance, from YV Tech, 7th place, Dawson Führer. In the area of automotive service technology, from YV Tech, 3rd place, bronze medal, Cade Ewing. In the area of barbering, from YV Tech, 1st place, gold medal, Alex Buenrostro. And from YV Tech, 2nd place, silver medal, Angel Ortega. In the area of carpentry, from YV Tech, 1st place, gold medal, goes to Jovani Cortez Cervantes. In the area of collision repair technology, from YV Tech, 1st place, gold medal, Brandon De Leon. And 2nd place, silver medal, Marco Flores, also from YV Tech. In the area of commercial photography, from Eisenhower High School, 1st place, gold medal, Rosti Konkal. Also from Eisenhower High School, 2nd place, silver medal, Cade Fisher. And also from Eisenhower High School, 4th place, Jennifer Lino. In the area of commercial baking team, from YV Tech, 7th place, Kale Olney. In the area of cosmetology, from YV Tech, 5th place, Coral Guerrero. Also from YV Tech, 6th place, Julie Saucedo. In the area of culinary arts, from YV Tech, 4th place, Leonardo Sanchez Breton. In the area of digital cinema production team, all of these students form 2-person teams, and they are all from YV Tech. 3rd place team, Alan Johnson, received a bronze medal. And Manuel Vasquez also received a bronze medal. Seventh place team from YV Tech, Riley Christensen. And Jonathan Lara. The 8th place team, also from YV Tech, Janae Ariano. And Hattie Peralt. In the area of electrical construction wiring, 1st place, gold medal, from YV Tech, Troy Bruskland. Also from YV Tech, 3rd place, bronze medal, Sebastian Ernst. And 4th place, also from YV Tech, Marco Zaragoza. In 5th place, from YV Tech, Anthony Gonzalez. Also from YV Tech, in 6th place, Ezekiel Contreras. In the area of employment application process, from Davis High School, 1st place, gold medal, Jose Pajares. Pardon me. Jose Pajares. From Davis High School, 2nd place, silver medal, Casey Barrett. And from Davis High School, 3rd place, bronze medal, Jaime Gonzalez. In the area of jewelry manufacturing, from Eisenhower High School, 2nd place, silver medal, Ryan Fridley. Miss Fridley, is it Ryan or Rianne? Ryan. Ryan. Ryan Fridley. What? Oh, the next one is Ryan. There are 2 girls here, and the only difference in their first name is the letter E. From Eisenhower High School, 3rd place, bronze medal, Ryan Contreras. In the area of job interview, 7th place, from YV Tech, Christian Vargas. In the area of job skill demonstration, open, from YV Tech, 3rd place, Daniel Shipley, bronze medal. And 5th place, from YV Tech, Caleb Rogers. In the area of t-shirt design, from YV Tech, 5th place, Jocelyn LeMay. In the area of welding, from the YV Tech Sunnyside satellite, I believe, 5th place, Gideon Riddall. Gideon's instructor came up to me before and handed me this photograph. In his hand, he is holding 9 welding certifications that he has earned from the American Welding Society. It's quite an accomplishment. The SkillsUSA State Competition Advisors are John Arnold, Automotive Technology Instructor from YV Tech. Wesley Bennett, Auto Collision Repair Instructor from YV Tech. And Digital Media Instructor from YV Tech, Ryan Broom. And microphone fixer. Please join me in another round. Oh, wait, I forgot someone. There are a lot of someones I forgot. From YV Tech, welding instructor Tom Dolan. Dan Garcia, carpentry instructor, YV Tech. Christina Hernandez, business administration instructor, YV Tech. Charlie Hines, firefighting instructor, YV Tech. Lance Johnson, photography instructor, Eisenhower. Betty King, cosmetology and hair design instructor, YV Tech. James Kruger, green energy electrician instructor, YV Tech. Jeffrey Rist, photography instructor at Davis High School. Clements C., drone and automation instructor, YV Tech. Alyssa Skiles, jewelry instructor, Eisenhower High School. Complete with cheering section. Kathleen Thomas, career choices instructor, Davis High School. Ned Walsh, culinary arts instructor, YV Tech. And Rick Watts, criminal justice instructor, YV Tech. Please join me in another round of applause for these award-winning students and a thank you for their instructors. Now I'm going to turn this over to Raymond.
Thank you, Martha. So now we'd like to hear from our superintendent, Dr. Arian. He'll say a few remarks. Also, board member Martha Rice would like to say a few words, and then we'll conclude with board member Graciela Villanueva from this awards assembly.
Well, thank you, Raymond. In our society, we have a tendency to focus on differences an awful lot. And I personally think to the detriment of our society. I think one of the things that we forget about similarities. When you think of kids who go through school, I think for the most part there's one thing that most students have in common, almost all students have in common. And that is at some point in time in their life, they're going to enter the world of work. In CTE programs, the CTE I think is at the heart of what we do in schools to prepare our kids for the world of work. There are a lot of ways to get there. Some kids go from school directly to the world of work. Some go to the military, then the world of work. Trade school, world of work. University, world of work. But eventually, just about every student ends up in the world of work. So I just want to compliment our staff for the programs they provide and the students for their competitiveness that they have. And as Martha said earlier, whether it's first in the state, eighth in the state, or simply the fact that they made the trip and competed at the state level is a credit to the students and the teachers here in the Yakima School District for a job well done. So students, congratulations. Parents, thank you for the support of your child. Remember, you're your child's first and most important teacher. And staff, keep up the great work. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to...
Thank you, Dr. Arian. This is one of my favorite award ceremonies of the year. Of course, graduation is right up there too. But it's always an honor to be able to recognize the students for whom that hands-on and career-focused work is important. For a lot of these students, it's what keeps them in school. We are very fortunate here to be a part of the YV Tech Consortium and to have the quality of staff that we have to help mentor your students, our students, and to take them to levels that who would have guessed when they were in elementary school that we would have kids placing first in the state and going on to national competitions. So congratulations to each one of you. Thank you to the parents for letting us have access to your students and being allowed to mentor them along with you, into the young adults that they are becoming. And thank you for joining us this evening. Graciela?
Thank you, Martha. I'll keep things short. Congratulations again to all of the students receiving awards, and those that didn't place but still competed. It's still a great opportunity. Wanted to take a few minutes to tie the incredible training that you're getting here at YV Tech to real-world jobs. And so I pulled some of the training programs that are available here and looked at their job prospect and how much money you can make in those professions. So for dental assistants, there's a great class here. It's a fast-growing profession, and on average, you can make $18.59 an hour as a dental assistant. Firefighter, also very important job. On average, $36 an hour. Cybersecurity, a whole new kind of job that's available. This is a very fast-growing industry, over $50 an hour in that profession. Construction laborer, there's a huge demand for all trades, construction in particular, on average, $22 an hour. These are all really great living wage jobs. A lot of times they'll come with benefits, paid vacation, health insurance, all kinds of good stuff. So really encourage you all to continue your training and enter the workforce. Some of you will be able to enter the workforce after your certifications here at YB Tech. Others, you'll have to continue to go to school and get additional training. But no, all of the training that you're getting here, there are living wage jobs available in Yakima and in other places across the country. So congratulations again, and good luck.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.